Hold it! Who's there?
Mr. Knight, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Why? I don't look okay?
Will you push the panic button?
I got a little claustrophobic. It's like a coffin in there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
He's cute.
He's weird. Comes in 3 times a week and never gets a tan.
Hey, you guys got a safe place to sleep tonight?
Oh, yeah, we're meeting Randy and Dr. Dave right here in the park later. Got some for you if you want to drop by later.
Jeannie, make sure he doesn't drink too much of that stuff.
Don't worry, we'll save you some.
I'm serious, pal. I want you folks to keep your wits about you till we catch this maniac.
Don't worry, honey. I'll see that he stays sober.
81 kilo, 81 kilo.
Gotta go.
Oh, you drive safe now, Nikki.
Unit ground, please respond.
81 kilo.
Natural History Museum, Nick. We got another one.
Nate and I worked together 10 years. I've never seen anything like that.
Couple more pictures. Let me get it.
What are you doing? Come on, what are you doing? Come on. Give me this thing. Give me this thing. The only way you get a good head angle is if you get down real low like this. That's it. Work with me, baby. Beautiful. Just like that, okay? Don't be squeamish. It's just a dead body.
Sign of entry?
Zip. Everything was secured. Doors were all locked. Alarm was still on. The guy had to fly in.
We'll be here already. Did you search?
Got 10 guys on it now.
How long's Skanky been here?
10 minutes.
It's hard to miss that cologne.
Well, Mr. Knight. As punctual as usual.
Thought you were working the point tonight, Skanky.
Well, I figured you might need some experienced help.
You should think about fashion photography.
4 murders in 4 weeks. Now, from where I stand, you ain't been doing too good, Nick.
Is there any blood left in the body?
Not much. It looks like all the others.
Except all the others were homeless.
Can you believe they put a guy like this on homicide? Falls apart when he sees a little hemoglobin.
Deirdre, who found the body?
Come on, guys, let's hurry it up. It's after midnight. I want to go home and see my wife.
This doesn't belong in the same room as the other Stella. It's pretty classic, isn't it? From the Tikal region.
From the Rio Azul region, to be precise. Somebody told you.
What's really scary is the first 4 digits up there match my alarm code.
You can read it.
I've done a little grave robbing in my time.
That's illegal.
Only in the last 40 years.
As long as you or I've been alive.
In this incarnation, yeah.
Do I know you?
I'm Detective Knight. I'm the one assigned to this mess.
Elise Hunter, curator and archaeologist, responsible for this mess.
Not the body I... Sorry, that's a bad joke.
Nate was a good man.
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
You know I've seen your face.
Miss Hunter, where were you when the homicide occurred?
Oh, I was working in my office when I heard the crash.
Glass case.
At first, I thought one of the exhibits had fallen, then I heard the gunshots.
Wait, you heard gunshots and you went out anyway?
I'm a very curious woman. Stupid, maybe, but curious. Curiosity is the basis of all discovery, you know. Nate was already dead when I got there.
The suspect was gone?
I don't see how he escaped so quickly. Especially... what could he want with his blood?
Where'd you get the coffee?
Watch out. Here we go. Can you get the door, Frank?
Is the session open this time? Come on.
All right, coming through.
All right, let's clean up this mess and,
These are from Alton Canal, aren't they?
Actually, these are from an entirely new site several miles north. We kept it pretty quiet.
A new site?
A once-in-a-lifetime find.
Wait, you said there was an artifact missing from the display case.
That's right, a jade goblet. It was used in sacrificial ceremonies. We unearthed it last year.
Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah. It was extremely rare. Maybe the only one of its type in existence. I dug it up myself.
You weren't afraid of the curse?
You know about that?
Yeah, I told you I was a grave robber. Do you know what this cup was used for? I mean, it was a practice unique to the area.
Yes, of course. It was used to drink the sacrificed victim's blood.
Right, stay with me. Is this another vampire night?
Come on, you guys. You're not calling that, are you?
there's no blood in the corpse. Is that true?
Why the sudden interest? Is this poor guy at a job?
This killer's murdering more than just the homeless.
Why don't you people go home and watch David Letterman? I got work to do.
Hey, Brunetti, what are you guys doing about this?
Something's
Look,
happening. Our best people are working on this case.
Person, night.
People, plural. When we got something to report, we'll tell you, okay?
Give us some names.
One regular guy gets it, suddenly it's news.
Yeah, demographics, I guess. You gonna stay here for the autopsy? Huh? When you get back to the station, I want to talk to you. Okay?
Drink it.
What is it?
Grasshopper ears, eye of newt. What the hell do you care? Drink it. Pretty soon I'll have you up to chicken soup. Did you ever notice how you could take the simplest little action, like drinking a cup of tea, and you make it into a big theatrical production?
It's easy for you to say.
How's your tanning coming?
I'm up to 10 minutes.
Ooh, macho man.
How do I look?
Like a bronze god. This one's different. Aside from his profession and personal hygiene, but you already knew that.
The blood loss is the same, right?
Yeah, he had his blood pumped out like the others.
Well, so how's he different from the pattern?
The others were sharp, clean slashes, weren't they?
Yeah.
You're not holding out on me, are you?
1871, 1871, ambulance
Su nombre, señorita.
So, it's 3 a.m., right? I'm on the line to the mayor.
Come on, we have an agreement.
Yeah. What, you think he's up watching MTV? Listen, the stakes have gone up here, Ned.
I work the night shift, and I work it alone. That was the deal.
Not this time. Listen, I got 4 bloodless bodies sitting in the morgue and nothing to go on.
3 of the victims are homeless.
Yeah, and the guy tonight had a job. The victim profile is expanding. This maniac could be after anybody. And you know what's worse? That Mayan cup that got stolen? Do you know what they used that for?
Yeah, I know what they used it for.
It's unbelievable. How do you expect me to keep a lid on this with this vampire crap? Listen, Nick, this case can't be yours alone. You want to work at nights? That's fine. You want to work alone nights? That's fine with me. On the Murphy case, the Hudson killing, listen, you're solo on those. That is fine with me. But this investigation is not going to stop when the sun comes up. Am I getting through to you?
So who's it gonna be?
I wanted to give you somebody with experience.
Who?
He's a day guy now.
His name wouldn't happen to be...
Oh. Well, howdy.
Partner? Shoot me.
Come on, Nick. Put it away.
Take him up on it.
Bye-bye.
You gonna be all right here tonight, Dr. Hunter?
Harry, if not, you'll be the first to know.
veils and misty, streets are blue. Some silken moment goes on forever. Mystify me.
This is Elise Hunter. I'm going to be doing some research on that Jade vessel tonight. Look, if you want to call or drop by later, maybe I'll have something more on it.
Your favorite forensic pathologist wants you to eat something this evening. You need a Jewish mother.
I already got one.
Eternally wild with the power to make every moment come alive. All the stars will shine upon you, where to kiss you every night. Mystify, you mystify me. Mystify.
Oh, I hate this. Are you finished yet? Almost. Well, hurry up, hurry up. Take your time, take your time. Oh. All right. So what flavor am I?
AB positive.
Is that good?
Well, you can take anything but motor oil.
Motor oil, I like that. My wife, she's a universal donor, I think.
Not too bad.
How so?
Well, anybody can take O negative, but O negatives can't take anything else.
Gotta be O?
O negative.
Positive?
What's that?
Garlic?
Garlic?
My wife says it builds the blood, but you gotta eat it raw. Watch this, watch this. Hey, partner. Oh, is it something I said? Is it my breath?
I'm allergic to garlic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Captain wants us to ride together tonight, kind of set things up, chew the fat. Jack wants us down at the lab. It's just for one night, then I'm back on day shifts. Hey, maybe you should hit this guy up with some blood, huh?
Thanks.
Did you have a good breakfast?
I went a few rounds with a hamburger.
Excellent.
Lucky to keep it down.
I had a cheeseburger, too, with large fries and a shake. I mean, these night shifts. I mean, in my head, I know I'm supposed to be having breakfast, but who can eat ham and eggs at 7:30 at night, right?
Don't look at me.
Would you please put out your cigarette?
What'd you find?
Silk threads, black and very old. I found them under the guard's fingernails. I also discovered an anomaly.
Oh, an anomaly, huh?
In the way the man died. All of the victims were alive when the jugulars were severed. That's how the blood was pumped out.
I was wondering about that.
Now, each of the first 3 victims showed signs of strangulation, and I believe were unconscious when the incision was made. But this guard, I mean, his eyes weren't dilated. His thoracic region was all unbruised. I'll bet dollars to donuts he was fully conscious when he was being emptied.
No, I don't buy that, Jack.
It's Doctor.
Right, Doc. The guy was a guard. He had to put up a struggle.
Yeah, that's what one would normally think.
You know, maybe he was hypnotized. Maybe he was, that's it. Maybe he was a member of some sort of a cult. You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean, because you have no sense of history. Back in the 60s, they had a lot of strange cases like this, you know, cults, and they were always solved by finding the common link. Now, what are our common links? We have the blood missing, the homeless.
Guard wasn't homeless, skanks.
Maybe he was killed by another guy. Copycat killings, they do happen. Okay, that's stupid, but don't go slamming any doors. You know, I've been around the block. You should listen to experience here. I know of what I speak. This thing is not going to be solved with a lucky guess.
Hey, not in my caddy, okay?
Why don't you drive a nice, clean city car, a box that I can smoke in? We all know you're Joe Cool, Knight, but this
Trunk
is...
space.
Trunk space?
Yeah, 1959 Cadillac had more trunk space than any car built in the last 30 years.
Trunk space? Well, I knew that. That's better for me anyway. My wife's tried 50,000 pounds to get me to quit. You realize she hides these things every morning before she makes breakfast?
How long you been married?
7 years.
Man, that must feel good to wake up with a woman every morning.
It's no woman we're talking about. That's my wife. Nicotine. It's an addiction, you know. Man, oh man, addictions are hard to give up. Yep. We all got our addictions.
Attention, all units in the vicinity of Echo Park. Shots fired at the pool. Suspect is armed and dangerous. Possible hostage situation. All units report immediately.
What are we? 81K.
81 Kilo, we're on it. I'm back upstairs. Come on.
Calm down. Is he alone?
I don't know. He has a machine gun. He started the fire. It's crazy.
One man with an automatic. Sounds like drugs to me.
We're going in.
Hey, Knight! Experience has played the exits.
Then play him! Take care of the coach and the kid.
Knight! The bull's already bulging. I mean, got 7 accommodations last year alone.
Really want this?
Yeah, up for a promotion next week. Go. Okay, let's make this easy.
Get it, cop! Get the hell out of here!
Let me go!
Put it away, man, or she's dead.
Come on. Don't be stupid. Let her go.
Hey, you covered, Knight? Knight!
Drugs you want anyway,
Okay, Topper, that's it. Let's call it a night.
We got enough for ice cream.
If you ain't drinking.
Oh, dry as a bone.
You're gonna stay that way.
Sorry,
My friend, like,
Same thing. So, yeah.
same thing goes for me. Give him one. There we are. You see that? He's as sweet as he looks, too. So, Dave was on me.
You know Dave.
Papa, you want to have an extra blanket tonight? Might get cold.
No! 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 No!
Hey, hero. I thought you were in the hospital.
Yeah, right. It's only a shoulder wound, lost a little blood.
Okay, speak.
The perp said it was a flying monster or something.
A vampire. That's what he said.
Vampire, I swear. The press has everybody in this town hallucinating. A vampire? Please. The perp had been smoking crack for 72 hours. He was incoherent.
Don't shoot me. I'm just some messenger.
You saw Knight go after him, right?
Wasn't that what I said?
Then it had to be Knight who got him, right?
Excuse me, sir, but if it had to be Knight, then where the hell is he?
Smoke.
The bodies of the Indian workers could be found the next morning, completely drained of blood.
Whoa, easy. You okay?
Yeah, it's just after last night. I'm a little jumpy.
Something wrong?
No. Why are you wet?
Oh, I took a dip on a night's work, you know?
What did you do to your jacket? Are those bullet holes?
Yeah, it used to belong to a drug dealer. He got hit by an Uzi. I wear it as a kind of reminder.
A reminder?
Yeah, my mortality. Little light reading, huh?
Research.
Altoon Canal.
The first dig was abandoned because the Indian laborers were being killed at night. They believed it was by vampires, sucked their blood.
You're kidding.
I know, it sounds incredible, but apparently they were searching for a pair of goblets like the one we had stolen.
Sacrificial goblet.
Right, they found one but abandoned the dig before they could find the other. Don't you see, the murderer may have had one already and stolen ours to make the pair.
What are you, a detective now, Dr. Hunter?
Elise, Officer Knight.
Nick.
They say everything in our future can be found in our past.
Past is the only dead thing that smells sweet. Edward Thomas.
Do you feel that way too, Nick?
No. It's too easy a place to hide.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
Aren't you? I mean, you're burying your head in books and artifacts and dust. You lock yourself up here and work all night.
I like the night.
No people. No present. No future.
It's my life, my passion. I'm comfortable with it.
Don't be. Dwell on yesterday and you have no today and no tomorrow.
Another quote?
Voice of experience.
You haven't lived that long.
I'm working on it.
God. It feels so good when you hold me. You know, I was actually scared tonight before you came in. Nick?
Dr. Hunter,
Harry?
you okay?
I'm not sure. Maybe. Nick?
Where's Nick? Well, I figured you'd show up here. Give me the keys. You know, I forgot how these things drive, Doc. I'm talking smooth, like a rolling condominium. Time's sunrise. 5:45, 6. What's that got to do with anything?
You create a lot of tension when you disappear like this. Brunetti starts twitching. You've got to stop drinking this. Oh. Is this the same guy that came begging to me to help him change so that he could see a sunrise?
Why? I mean, I've been doing what you've been saying for months. So I can choke on a bit of hamburger? See a sunrise? I can't even spend 10 minutes in a tanning bed. Give me the bottle.
No. Everything I do is wasted when you drink this stuff. It's the blood that keeps you from coming over.
I am what I am. And I don't think Betty Ford takes vampires.
You could be human.
Human? What's more human? To drink a little animal blood now and then or to commit murder?
Neither.
You bastard.
You did both.
Don't you use that on me. I'm repaying my debt. I caught a killer tonight.
And you couldn't have caught him without the vampire.
Who cares how I did it?
You do.
Get out.
Oh, well. That is a major change in attitude. Excuse me. You don't want help. I'm just a dot on the horizon. Go back to your TV sunrise. I'll go catch the real thing.
Will you stop?
You know, you could go public with this. Do quite well. Bloodsuckers as public servants. Live on Geraldo. No, he's probably already done it.
Nick, I'm sorry to keep calling, but after what happened tonight, I think we ought to talk. Will you call me, please?
Is that the curator at the museum?
You have no idea what it's like to live all these years. And watch those you love grow old and die one by one. And never have a real relationship with a woman.
What happened last night?
I kissed her. And then I nearly killed her.
don't you think it's time we talked about the others? So, it was this Lacroix who was killing the Indians at Altoona Canal.
Yeah, he wanted to keep me from getting the other goblet. He did then, he still does. Lacroix was my master. The vampire that brought me over. It's like a brotherhood. We have the same blood in our veins. He wants to keep it that way.
Including stealing this from a museum and killing a guard.
Yeah. Came in through the skylights. The only way in. I did it tonight. It's him.
And he believes that by doing this ceremony, you can become mortal.
We both do. Turn the lights out when we leave. We gotta get some sleep.
What about the street people? He killed the guard at the museum to get the cup, the Indians to halt the dig. That still doesn't explain why he'd be killing these homeless people.
Because they were always out praying. Nobody notices, nobody cares when they're missing. Never bothered Lacroix. He can never understand why I stopped killing. So he follows me from city to city and from century to century, obsessed with keeping me in the darkness. These murders are his way of calling me out, Jack. His way of getting to me.
Adding to the problem of keeping the Indians at work were the mystical properties said to be possessed by the goblets themselves. Many European occultists believed that the Mayan ceremony where the blood of the sacrifice victim was poured from goblet to goblet, then swallowed by the high priest, could in fact be the cure for vampirism. It was only natural that the Indians believed there were vampires in their midst.
Anybody seen Jeannie and Topper? Got $2 for him.
Do it. What's the matter?
Child neglect, small child, 1 year, fallen to the second story window, 1851 Kansas,
He was hit by a blunt object on the head, probably knocked unconscious prior to the jugular incision.
No 2 punctures this time?
And incision.
Where's Jeannie? I mean, she never let Topper alone. Diedrich, anything?
Nothing on the west side.
Who saw him last?
Yo, man.
Where was he?
Up by 6th Street around noontime yesterday. Usually find something to eat up there at the burger barn.
Were they together?
They're never apart. I knew something was wrong when they didn't show up for the blood drive.
Wait. They were collecting blood here today?
Yeah, they're here every Thursday. Give a little, you get a little. Do something to help a sick person.
You hear that, Knight?
What's the matter? Jack, I should have put him up. What, are you going to put up all the street?
This is my fault. This is all my fault.
You got to stop blaming yourself.
Okay, blood drives, homeless. I think there's a connection here, right? Their blood's missing.
Excuse me, you work the day shift, am I right?
What's that got to do with anything?
Work it out in your own time. They all gave...
What's his problem?
I don't think you want to know.
No, I want to know.
blowing the moon away, lights me up for one more day.
Oh! Name, please.
Not in the list.
Well, that won't get you in. Let's go. Okay, this time. What are you laughing at?
Call you Jeanette?
If you like. I'd heard you were in town.
3 years.
Wasn't it Chicago before?
It was time.
The Dorian Gray syndrome.
Although, I'd known they were going to install lights at Wrigley Field.
I hate baseball.
Not a thing to come between us.
Poor Jean-Pierre.
Semble que celui-ci va bien.
Oui, je pense que cela me rappelle un peu Paris. Les hommes, la musique.
Ça dépend de ce que siècle vous voulez dire.
Non, ils étaient tous excellents et Paris. Chacun d'eux. The light's dark. I'm the owner. And I find I can mix it with a little wine. Would you like some?
Desire. Desire. Desire.
That's right, you're probably on duty.
He's here.
I know so many people. What's your name this time? Nicky something?
Where is he, Jeanette?
He hasn't been making these kills, if that's what you think. Nowadays, no one's that stupid.
Where?
Always the gentleman. Filthy habit. At least I know it won't kill me. I'd be careful if I were you. He's very disappointed.
Lights me up for one more day. The streets will make you.
What are you doing here?
We have to talk. Actually, I'm with Simone.
Back up. Why are you staring at my chest?
Why are they staring at my neck?
What are you doing?
I followed you.
What?
From the park. I heard about the murder on the radio. I figured you'd be there, so.
Get out of the car.
No.
I'm on police business.
All right, shotgun.
No, you won't.
Come on, move it, buddy.
Get out. It's dangerous.
This has something to do with vampires, doesn't it? Nick, you got a secret you'd like to share with me?
Tell me something. Do you do all your reading in supermarket checkout lines?
Well,
Well, what?
I went through a pint of ice cream and 2 bags of chips the other night trying to find this. Is this you?
Yeah, it looks like me.
Even the scar on your chest is the same.
And it must be me.
It was taken in 1889.
And there must be someone that looks like me.
Right, who knows about the goblet, who can read glyphs, who can disappear in the middle of the museum in 10 seconds flat.
Are you losing it or what? Everybody in the world's got a double. My uncle's a dead ringer for Morton Downey Jr. While that may make him miserable at times, it does not make him a vampire.
Am I making a complete fool of myself?
I got out of the museum the same way the murderer did, through the back rooms and into the basement. Glyphs and the goblets, pure NYU.
God, can I call myself a scientist?
Legends are seductive. We want to believe them. It's like good gossip.
But I did want to believe it, Nick.
What, I was a vampire?
Well, think about it. How incredible to be an archaeologist, a historian, and have a living first-hand connection to the past.
There you go again. Living in the past.
I guess
Isn't there anything about the present you like?
Nick, about last night.
Hey, chemistry just went a little, you know.
I was talking too much.
Hey, it's history. It's in the past, okay? It's just you and me now. In the caddy.
You gonna let me stay?
Where's your car?
Back at the club.
Nightcrawler's bringing you a little lad on KTDE. Metal for the ages. 3 weeks in this town, and I still haven't seen my old friend.
Why do they dig up this guy?
It's been such a long time. We have a lot to catch up on. This next set is dedicated to you, Jean-Pierre. The Nightcrawler's waiting for you. I know you're out there. Where are you?
They say I'm crazy. I really don't care. That's not the rocket ship. They say I'm not.
Listen to me. Keep it tuned to this station. If you hear anything weird or I'm not out in 20 minutes, pick up this radio, say 81 Kilo needs backup at this address.
Wouldn't it be better if we just called him now, or at least introduce me to the person I'll be talking to?
Just stay in the car, okay?
Talk over a midnight snack.
What? Where is it?
Was that any kind of a hello? It's a long time, Jean-Pierre. all the trouble I went through to find you. I guess it would be more appetizing. You look pale. You sure you're not hungry?
All I want is a goblet.
I don't think you know what you want. You never have. Immortality. Wasn't that your big wish? To live forever. Never have to wind up like this. I gave that to you. And what did I get? Contempt. Hatred. And desertion.
You couldn't kill him.
Who has to kill?
You do.
The guard? Yes. But not those pathetic others. This is the 20th century. That's not the way things are done.
You're lying.
It's the truth.
They were my friends.
And what are we? We need to trust each other. We should trust each other. How long is the longest friendship? I want the goblet. And come. Get it. Feeling a little weak? Perhaps you need an iron supplement. Is this what you want to be? A pathetic, cowering mortal? Taste the blood on your face. Taste it. You can't deny what you are. You're never gonna get the goblet. You haven't the courage. No guts, no glory, man. You want mortality? I'll give it to you. By fire, a stake to the heart. By the sun. And one more, my friend. By decapitation. What's it gonna take to get a rise out of you? Maurice, get out of here! Is this someone I should meet? Maybe this is a good time to find out just how much you want to be mortal. It's a simple choice. A classic. Which one do you want to save, the goblet? Or the girl?
I need those reports.
I'll get them.
Don't make me look bad.
You got it.
Yes.
This is Elise Hunter. Is Detective Knight there?
Knight? No, ma'am, he hasn't checked in.
Well, when he does check in, would you tell him Elise called?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Thanks.
You're telling me that nobody has seen Nick or talked to him since he walked out of the park?
I was asleep, sir. You guys sure pick an interesting spot for a meeting. Captain, I brought by the report on the park killing. I think Knight was working on a lead.
Yeah? Well, I'm just praying I can make it sound better than that to the mayor, you know?
Blood drives. What were the victims' blood types, doctor?
Yes. Well, each of the homeless were type O negative, but...
I'm telling you, that's the key. The type O, the homeless, the blood drives.
What about the guard?
The guard was type AB.
Captain, traffic found Detective Knight's car illegally parked. They impounded it.
Huh. Okay, we got the keys. I'll send somebody down.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, nobody's listening. Nobody's listening to me. All of a sudden, Knight's this big, experienced hotshot. And I'm telling you, he has no experience. Don't get me wrong, I like the guy. He looks good in leather. Between you and me and the lamppost, the guy is in the dark about a few things. It's a cult thing. It's got to be a cult thing. I'm telling you, it's a weird, weird world we live in, my friend. Oh, would you listen to that baby purr? Oh, that takes me back to 1973 in Chicago, Illinois. A buddy of mine had one of these things. We used to cruise north up Lakeshore Drive all the way to Waukegan. Know what I mean? Nah, you don't know that. Is that it, pal? Yeah, that's it. Dispatch 81 Kilo. I'm gonna tool around a Knight's caddy. Let me know if he turns up, okay?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
You're early today. The test lab isn't ready for it. At least I can do some cataloging. Blood bank. The police. When will they be? I must talk to Dr. Dentley before I release any information to you.
'81 Kilo, Code 6, City Hospital Blood Bank.
You don't know what floor the blood bank's on, do you?
I'm telling you, she's lovely. If I got it, she's gorgeous for you. I'll have you over for dinner and look at her. Just look at her.
She's
and
very
you'll
pretty.
see.
I'm
You'll
on
love
restricted
her.
diet,
Oh,
honestly.
you're making a mistake. You'll love her. Oh, you'll love her if you see her.
You're on the wrong.
I can't believe this. You think this is fake? I'm a cop. You can't give me access to the computer?
Not without Dr. Dentley's approval.
Listen, I am just trying to make some connections here. Could you at least tell me if any of the victims donated blood?
Dr. Danley will be
Back at 6. Right. Thank you very much. Very much. Feder, my man, could you please tell this woman that I'm a good guy, that I donated some baby blood the other day?
He's one of our regular donors.
See? There.
The information is confidential.
Sorry.
Yeah, right, thanks.
Are those old Cadillac keys?
Yeah, 59 Ragtop, a classic. Did you know that the 59 Caddy has more trunk space than any other car made in the last 30 years?
Really? How's the mileage?
With a ride like that, who's counting, huh? Hey, listen, could you just get this Danley guy on the phone for me? We're this close to catching the murderer.
Sorry.
Jack, it's Nick.
Nick, where are you?
Oh, it's a long story. Hey, listen, who said Skanky could ride around in my car?
Brunetti, there was nothing I could do.
So I'm running a check in the blood bank.
Get this. Skanky was right. All the homeless victims were blood donors, all negative. He's just off the museum guard, but the guy that's doing the killings is still on the street.
Dr. Danley, Police Department.
I better get a warrant.
Listen, I gotta go. My ride's leaving.
No, wait, Nick, you sound weak. Can you eat something?
Are you kidding? Hospital food? Call you later.
Is Dr. Danley on the PGA tour? I'm a detective, Skanky, from the police department, and I've been looking for him for a while. And you can't help me. Hey!
Funniest sound I ever heard, and I can't understand a single word. Is he serious or is he playing? Oh, mama, is all he saying, Papa, 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 I said, hey there,
Hey, don't give me that attitude. You think I did it on purpose? And when you're filling out the report, spell the name right. It's Skanky. S-C-H-A-N-K-E. Come on, let's get out of here.
13863, code 6, Charles,
Yeah, Detective Knight, please.
Sorry he's not here. Can I take a message?
No, thanks. I'll call back.
I'm either in bed or incommunicado, so if you want to leave your name and number, just wait for the beep.
Dr. Hunter?
Guys, we can't put that here. Put it back, please.
Where am I gonna get the parts? Tell me and I'll do it.
Well, you can fix what you got, right?
Hey, what do you use for brains? Right front fender, total. Quarter panel, total. Door, total. Rear panel, total. Fender, bumper. And this trunk. Look at this. This thing's mushed so tight we'll have to torch it open.
You're exaggerating, right?
Hey, you find me another caddy, maybe in some junkyard, I might be able to help you out. Otherwise, you got 2 tons of scrap metal here.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Worse still, he's gonna make me pay for it.
Skanky.
I'm dead. Honest to God, I was on my way back to the station, but the hospitals were on its way, so I said, why not? I might as well just go to... This kills me, Knight. It kills me more than it kills you.
Brakes failed?
On their own, I swear it. I've had 4 police driving courses. I know how to stop a car.
They were cut.
They were cut? By who?
By the one we're looking for. Seems you're all right, Skanky.
I was right.
Museum murder was a different killer.
He was?
Yeah, blood drives and the homeless. They were the keys all along.
Well, I knew that.
I know.
Does that mean you're not angry about the car?
No, I am mad about the car. But I guess I owe an apology about the case.
What?
I said, I guess I owe you an apology about the case.
Well, I accept it.
Good.
Hey, you okay, man? You look like death warmed over. You all right?
I wish to be weak. I'm hungry, that's all.
I got some jerky.
You're kidding. Let's get back to the hospital.
Hey, listen, jerky's not bad for you. It sort of stimulates the throat.
Nick?
And the victims are all regular blood donors, O negative, and they all use the mobile units.
Well, who told you that?
Dr. Danley?
Oh, the mystery Dr. Danley?
Anything there's on Jeannie?
No, nothing. Hey, listen, between you and me, what was your car doing in South Park last night?
Anybody report anything weird up there this morning?
No, why?
Lisa and I had a lead on the stolen goblet. We were up there with it.
Elise? You were with Elise last night? Listen, Nick, between you and me, is something going on with you and Elise? Come on.
Dr. Hunter?
Yeah.
It's none of your business.
Oh, I have my answer. I got my answer.
Nick? If you're trying to scare me again, you're doing a pretty good job.
Where is he?
Where? Where's Nick?
I need from you the answers to a few questions.
Like?
Like who has access to the blood donor records?
Oh, blood bank staff, physicians, hospital administrators.
That narrows the field a bit, doesn't it?
Anybody coming in and out of here this afternoon while Detective Skanky was here?
Yeah, there were a few nurses. Dr. Simmons popped through. You all right?
He's just hungry. You should have something to eat, Knight.
I'm okay, I'm all right.
You sure?
Yeah, just give me a minute. Okay. No, I think the guy we're looking for is like a janitor or an orderly, someone that wears their keys on their belt.
Keys. Let me check my logs. Yeah, have them ring the bell. No, please, just hurry. Lord, it's cold here. The ambulance should be here any minute now.
No. No hospitals.
You need help.
He'll be there.
Who?
Yeah, he was asking a lot of questions about the caddy, but how did you know about the keys, huh?
My secret.
No. We have no secrets.
Jack Fenner. He's a wonderful man.
Yeah, a real regular guy, Nick.
Anything happened to him this year? Any kind of trauma might have put him over the edge?
He's been in counseling.
For what?
He lost his mother.
How?
Car accident. Well, not really. That's the problem. She lost a lot of blood in the car accident and needs several pints. We always test her blood, but I guess some of the blood she received was infected with hepatitis.
That's what she died from, the hepatitis?
Mr. Fenner blames himself for letting it slip through.
I bet you she was O negative.
I bet you she was.
What has that got to do with it?
Well, you see, O negative is the universal donor, but can only receive O negative blood.
Some of the blood came from street people, regulars that he knew. Maybe he might blame them as well as himself.
Maybe he'd see to it that they could never donate again.
Detective Knight, I want to put out an APB.
I'll be with you. I won't leave until Nick gets there. Ambulance? Take the elevator. It's on the second floor.
Well, Skanks, I just want to check my machine.
My wife's gonna kill me, Nick. Look at, they got bagels. Great.
Where are you? Please check in with me. I'm getting nervous.
Nick? Nick?
Elise, what are you doing there?
Looking for you. Where are you?
How'd you get in?
The Mayan number's on the Stella.
Very clever.
Someone named Jeannie's here.
She's alive.
Apparently the guy that beat her up left her for dead. She knows who's doing the murders.
Did you call an ambulance?
Yeah. They're on their way now.
Okay, if the paramedic thinks she's stable, don't move her. I'll be right there.
Hang on, the guy's here now. Wait a minute. Where's your stuff? Don't you have a medic bag?
No.
Who are you?
It's at my place. Put a call out and meet me there.
Hey, hold, hey! You want to tell me how you're gonna get there?
Listen, all he said was meet him at his place, then he flew out of here.
I had to kill Topper.
Where's Elise? Can you make it to the elevator?
I think so.
Go. Elise. Can you walk?
Not sure.
I think you got what was coming to you. Now it's your turn. You know, steel spikes can't kill a vampire, but fire can. It's the time you came out.
I don't think he'll come through the fire.
Nick.
I'm gonna get him to the other side of the room once you run to the door.
You look weak, Jean-Pierre. When was the last time you fed? I don't think you have the strength to change. Do you?
Feed on hot water.
No. That's a wonderful offer, Jean-Pierre. Take her. Make her one of us.
Or make me immortal.
Oh, you don't know what you're saying.
I
Listen to her.
do. Take me.
Do it. You really think you can take me as a mortal?
Go to hell.
Not before you. Getting a little warm down there.
She wanted to live forever.
So did you. It's very seductive. The idea of never dying.
Never being able to love someone. Is that seductive? She had no idea. At least in the choir, they're the lucky ones.
So you don't mean that. Is that why you want to become mortal, so that you can die? Or do you want the experience of living and loving like a human being again?
I don't know if that'll ever happen. Gee, I was so close.
Listen, are there any other objects or rituals that might help?
Well, there's a rumor that a goblet was sold as a private collection.
Well, keep looking.
You really think you can bring me over?
I don't know. Keep eating.
Well. Fancy meeting you gentlemen here. Allow me to present to you the keys to a 1959 Cadillac in cherry condition. Little did I know I have a third cousin in the auto body business. Relatives do come in handy, partner.
What?
Oh, Brunetti thought it would be a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. After all, I did save Nick, right, Jack? I mean, Doctor.
One way to put it.
I did put the hospital league together, the blood bank stuff, major contributions.
Major?
Okay, so why do I think somebody's holding out on me here, huh? What do you mean? Well, okay, I understand about Fenner. He thinks he killed Jeannie. She's AB negative, so he didn't drain her blood. I got that. But what about Fenner himself?
What about it?
Well, if he was the guy that was draining the blood, then why was 2 pints missing from his body when we found him?
Evaporation.
No, I don't buy that.
Absolutely. From the heat of the fire.
Okay. I buy that.
Those cigarettes. Fastest way into a coffin, huh, Nick?
Only one of them anyway.
You guys are starting to sound like my wife. I am trying to quit. I'm trying. Don't give me that look. You have no idea what it's like to live with an addiction. You don't. So what do you think of the car, huh? Third cousin's name is Rudy Skanky. He's in Van Nuys. He is great. I'm telling you, Michelangelo works in marble. Rudy works in Bondo.